Hey, I'm Abby and this is my home. So right as you enter this apartment, there's this little tiled entryway where you usually take your shoes off. It's common to have this little section tiled off and it's really great to actually keep your place clean. It's also typical to have this side shoe closet. It's basically where I store all of my shoes and other cleaning supplies and whatnot. And right off, immediately, we actually have the bathroom. As you can see, it's not very big. Believe it or not actually the smallest bathroom you'll find here in Seoul. But it's got everything you need. So let's just move right on. And now we enter one of the real living spaces here, which is the kitchen. I think this is the space that I'm most proud of and had the biggest transformation. Previously, on the back, we had this ugly purple backsplash which I've replaced with renter-friendly tiles. And even the lighting situation was really bad. We have this ceiling light right above. I basically never use this now and I only use this LED light down here. And this is something I actually added, which I think made a world of difference. I wasn't really sure about bringing this island because obviously this kitchen isn't really very big at all. But yeah, in the end, the island really worked out really well. It's come in so handy when I'm cooking. And this is also the place where I've had most of my meals. I don't have a separate dining space. So yeah, this was definitely worth it for sure. So the kitchen is also where my washing machine lives. It's right underneath this stovetop, and this is actually a pretty common combo here in Korea. And of course I have my fridge over here. This is the only place I can actually put any sort of art or decoration. So that's it, and let's move on to the living room. So for the living room, I mainly wanted two things. One was a place to relax, and two, since this living room actually gets the most light, I also needed it to house my plants. For the aesthetics, I wanted to go with the Japandi style, which is why I have a lot of wood pieces over here. And of course, because this is a small space, I also wanted to keep things light, airy, and just overall not too crowded. So this couch here on the opposite side actually ticks all of those boxes with its sleek arms and also feet that prop it off of the ground to make sure that things are kept kind of light and airy. Also, of course, it makes it great for cleaning. And I also included some darker wood pieces like this coffee table over here and then the storage bench over here. And this is actually really nice to have the extra storage because there isn't a whole ton of built-in storage in this apartment. And then to actually draw the eyes up and create this sense of space, I actually added these shelves up above here to display some pots, but then of course to house some of my plants. And then the other thing that you might have noticed is the living room is literally right next to the kitchen. There actually wasn't any sense of separation at all. It just made things feel a little bit uncomfortable just having the kitchen kind of bleed into the living room. So yeah, I bought this online and I think definitely one of the best purchases that I've made for this home. So this is the master bedroom. And right as you enter, you'll see this queen size bed. This bed fits quite nicely in this room. This room is on the bigger side and it's actually really nice because I can fit in these closets over here. They're just simple white closets where I store my clothes and a bunch of other things, including my vacuum cleaner. It's kind of punched a hole at the back so I can charge my vacuum and keep it out of sight. So yeah. And over on this corner, I have one of my favorite things in this house, which is this arch mirror. I wanted to create a little like plant moment, but this area actually doesn't get that much light. Yeah, long story short, my plants ended up growing pretty ugly, so that didn't work out. And actually on that corner, I had this tulip table, which I thought would be great as a working area, but yeah, that never really got used. And you might have noticed, but I actually don't have any curtains or blinds. They were kind of pricey, so I used like this eye mask in the meantime, and I kind of just never got around to buying any curtains or blinds. That's the backstory. And now we enter the final space in my home, which is this secondary bedroom slash home office space. It just has my work desk a closet, and then a single bed on this side over here. This room is actually one of the 2 spaces I didn't end up making over in this apartment. I don't really do much here except for work, and it mainly serves as a storage. Yeah, you can also see my kitchen, my fridge on the other side over here. Kind of gives you an idea of how small the space is. So yeah, that concludes the home tour. Thank you all for tuning in. And if you've been here for a while, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for being MIA. Just a quick life update. Shortly after I posted my last video, I actually started working and life just kind of got in the way. I do want to post more, so if there's anything that you guys want me to cover, let me know down in the comments below.